The inmate uprising at the Orleans Justice Center ended Sunday after a weekend-long protest. Sheriff Susan Hudson had to call in reinforcements from the Department of Corrections to shut it down. But the severe shortage of deputies that contributed to the riot and the other recent problems at the jail, they won't be solved quickly. And investigative reporter Mike Perlstein is joining us now with exclusive documents detailing just how bad that deputy shortage really is. Mike?
Well, you're right, Katie, it is bad. And through a public records request and other documents we obtained about jail staffing, we found out that the shortages are actually far greater than that of the police department, which is currently struggling with only 2/3 of their force. The riot by the Orleans Parish inmates in Block 2E over the weekend forced Sheriff Susan Hudson to resort to a very rarely used call for help.
As a last resort, we conducted a joint operation with the Department of Corrections, still using only the minimal amount of force necessary to regain control of the pod.
Hudson told the City Council Criminal Justice Committee Monday that one of the core reasons behind the disturbance, as well as previous fights, stabbings, and at least one death under her watch, is a shortage of deputies.
The main thing that I hear in these grievances is they want to be out from the morning till about 10:30 at night, which is not doable with the staff that we had.
While Hudson has not responded to our request for an interview, we obtained records from July that show the jail had only 53% of the deputies required to be fully staffed.
When she came in, there was a staffing crisis. And she didn't adjust to the staffing crisis until there was a crisis in the facility with respect to fights and stabbings and homicides.
We showed Rafael Goyeneche of the Metropolitan Crime Commission another exclusive document we obtained from the day shift of August 2nd, a day that included one of 4 stabbings within a 7-day period. This daily staff duty lineup shows even less than the 53% figure from July. Of 72 spots in the jail, this log shows only 33 filled, 46%.
She decided to place some of the inmates on lockdown and limit their access to the common areas to compensate for the lack of staffing. It evolved to an unsafe situation that she had to call in the Department of Corrections to get their special response team in to help them quell the riot.
Hudson admitted that 6 inmates had to be taken to the hospital following this weekend's standoff, one suffering diabetes complications. She also said a deputy suffered 5 broken ribs from slipping on a floor that had been flooded by inmates who broke a sprinkler system. But in a message Hudson posted Monday on Facebook, she offered this reassurance.
The jail is not out of control, not by a long shot.
Now, I was able to speak to Hudson's communications director this afternoon to request exactly what the sheriff plans to do about the deputy shortage. We are still waiting for an answer to those questions. Katie and Charisse?
All right.